have anything else, or if you just want to hop into homework.
Well, let's do some homework.
Okay. Go ahead. What you got?
All right. I forgot to mention this.
You rewatched Drop.
Yes, I did.
You guys rewatched it.
No. I forgot to mention this one last week, and I ended up rewatching it because I was struggling with a part, like trying to remember what happened, so I went through it again. Freaky Tales. It's on HBO Max. It's with
you gave that a lot of love.
Oh,
what is
God.
that?
It's okay.
It really that? It's Pedro Pascal, right?
Yes, Pedro Pascal. Ben Mendelsohn's in it.
Okay.
The gist of the story is there's these urban legends of the 80s of Oakland. And one of the things was these like Nazis infiltrating 928 Gilman Street, which was a punk rock bar. And it led to a Nazi punk rock fight in the street. And so like that was the first segment of the movie. And it's like they take these stories and like hype them up and over exaggerate the violence. So like blood is going everywhere with every punch, and like Kill Bill almost, like the way like the Crazy 88 battle where like everything was just over the top bloody. Mm-hmm. So and then the second story,
is this a remake of an older 80s movie? Because the title sounds familiar for some reason. I don't know why.
But it's all shot in like grainy film, so it comes off like a found VHS tape. And every once in a while, you get the lines coming across the screen like the old tapes used to do.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
The second story was about two girls who went in a rap battle with Too Short, which, again, really happened, but it was just kind of over the top. And
okay.
But each one of these stories interconnects in the end.
Okay.
Story 3 is Pedro Pascal's. He's a kind of a henchman for... they don't really say who, but he goes to collect money and the guy doesn't have it, and it's in a video store in a secret backroom poker game.
Okay.
Tom Hanks has a cameo in that part, and it's hilarious.
Nice.
Yes.
That's awesome.
And his character's name is Hank.
Nice.
Yes.
That's awesome, man.
So, and then...
Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
And then the final one is the story of Sleepy Floyd. He played for the Golden State Warriors during the 80s and had this big playoff game. Well, in the movie, this crooked cops guys break into a bunch of the Warriors' houses and rob them. And when they're at Sleepy Floyd's house... his mom, his girlfriend, and his brother come home early from the game because his mom's not feeling well. And the bad guys kill the girlfriend and injure the mom and the brother. And Sleepy Floyd exacts his revenge on the group of them with swords and daggers.
Nice. That sounds awesome. Okay, yeah, I'll check that one out. That sounds really fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
So there's no way that was in a theater, though.
It was.
Theaters?
Yeah, it was in the theaters earlier this year. And it didn't last very long. I don't think it made very much money. But it was just so much fun. Like, this is what I'm going to grab Will and, like, watch with him, because he's going to love it.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the next one was Death of a Unicorn. I have been waiting for this movie because it looks so ridiculous and over the top.
It looks Mystery Science Theater, dude. Tell me that's what it is.
Or do
they take themselves seriously?
No, it doesn't take itself seriously at all. All right. It's kind of comedy horror because they try to, kind of like in Shazam 2 where the unicorns are kind of bad. They dig into that a little bit too, but again, over the top, like... A guy gets impaled by a unicorn horn and blood splatters everywhere. Paul Rudd is great.
Is Paul Rudd being very Paul Ruddy? Is what
yes,
we're saying?
Very much.
He goes very Rudd. He goes so Rudd in this bro.
Yeah,
that's great.
It was just a fun movie. Aaron and I watched it, and
is it a quick watch?
Yeah, it's pretty quick.
Gotcha.
Hour and 45 minutes, I think.
Okay.
But like, Aaron's like, I don't want to watch this, and when she was done, she's like, that wasn't bad.
Okay.
And then I gave the Phoenician Scheme a try.
I heard it's awful.
I used to really love Wes Anderson's movies, but he like the more popular he got, the more out there he started getting in everything.
Yeah. Well, that's what he had to push the limits to try to go, well, I'm just too smart for everybody in the room, and so I need to make my stuff be impossible to understand.
Rushmore, Royal Tenenbaums, those are great. Life Aquatic with Steve Zuzu was good, but it was like after that point, like once he got to with the Darjeeling Limited, where they're on the train, that's when he kind of started to lose me. And then each one after that just kind of like, I'm at the point where I'm like, do I even bother with the next one he puts out?
Nope. Not for me. I don't watch any of his stuff, dude. He does not appeal to me at all.
I just the way he wrote those early stories were just so entertaining. And now it's just like, I'm trying to be kind of crazy just to be crazy.
That's my point. It's like Grant Morrison trying to be Grant Morrison just to be Grant Morrison. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I had to be on acid all the time because I just need to out acid myself.
Yeah.
That's what it is. So
yeah, so those
actually, you know what that reminds me of? Did he do Babylon? Who directed that movie Babylon?
No, that wasn't him. God, I tried watching that and it was not good.
It's that bad? Because I've actually heard it's actually really good. But it's just people I don't understand. I don't know. Let me see. I'm pulling up who was the director on that. Decadence, Depravity. No, Damien Chazelle. So the guy that did like La La Land, and he did something.
Yeah.
What else did he do? I can't remember what else he's done. But okay, so don't give this one a try at all.
No, I wouldn't.
Babylon it's just that horrible.
I didn't even make it through it.
It's got a good cast.
Yeah. I mean, maybe at some point I'll give it another shot, but I'm in no hurry to do it.
Gotcha. Okay. Sorry. No, go ahead.
Yeah. That was it on movies. I knocked down a little more of WWE Unreal. I'm at WrestleMania now. I
finished the whole thing, dude.
God.
I couldn't stop. I binged it. I couldn't. It was too good.
Yeah.
It's how the sausage is made, but for wrestling. But it's good.
Yeah.
It's well done. It was really. Peyton Manning, is Peyton Manning a WWE fan, or is he just like, hey, it'll make money and I want to produce it and not give money to produce?
I have no clue.
I don't. But yeah, seeing his name pop up every single episode as the executive producer is kind of weird.
Yeah.
But it's just a well done sports documentary. Although I know it's sports entertainment or it's wrestling, but man, so good. And Triple H is so good at what he does, and just the story writing and how the different producers like. Every match has a match producer. Yeah. And they're the ones that write everything. And they even chime in to the ref, I guess, every now and then to go remind them, hey, guys, I need to push this time, slow down, tell them to remember to do this move, stuff like that as far as the choreography.
Yeah. And like listening to them talk with the camera, like move to this one, pan in on Cody.
Yeah.
Get the wide of the ring.
And then just, shit, you're not there yet, are you? Shit, you're not there. I don't think. If you said you just did Rumble.
No, I'm in WrestleMania. The Cody match is about to happen.
But then you haven't done Backlash yet, then, have you?
No.
Oh my god, dude. We'll talk about more, I guess, when you're done. We'll talk about.
I'll have it done by next week.
It's phenomenal.
Yeah,
it is phenomenal, and there's going to be a season 2 apparently. So
good.
I'm all for it. I love it. I love the behind the scenes stuff.
It really humanizes these people.
It comes back to what we were talking about with WWE is playing the long game and playing that long game and having stories established and let them cook. Just let it cook for a long time.
Yeah,
because there's going to be a payoff. And when the payoff happens, it's so sweet to watch the producers and the writers just go, man, when it works, boy, does it work. But the audience is brutal because they'll let you know when it doesn't work.
Oh,
man,
yeah.
The audience is unforgiving, right?
Yeah.
So,
well, because they showed the whole Tiffany Charlotte thing. And everyone...
where she went to business for herself or whatever, what you were talking about, right?
Yeah.
And doing the unwritten thing, and basically Triple H laying into her going, that's not how we do business here.
Yeah.
So
we're going to have to talk to Tiffany about that, which is funny because everyone assumed it was Charlotte that was getting flustered and started throwing stuff out there. But no, it was Tiffany that went personal.
What's your take on her? Are you a big Tiffany fan? I'm not sold that I would want her for being my long-term champion. There's
I
just too much better talent. The women's division's unreal.
it
They
is.
have so much good talent, and to put the belt on her for as long as it's been on her, man, I just don't see it. I don't think she's that great of a worker. She does some nice stuff, but she's not phenomenal on the mic. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she hasn't put it all together yet, and I think they pushed her a little too quickly. I think she needed a little more time to bake. Like she was done with NXT, but and ready to be on the main roster, but she needed a little more time before she got that title.
Yeah. No, I don't get that push at all. I don't understand. And there's so much talent. How Sol Roga has not made it up to the main roster. Explain it's because she's just has no mic skills, and there's like since she has no mic skills, she can't come up.
I think they're limited on spots right now. I mean, they just pushed up Roxanne Perez. Yeah. So
and they haven't even really done a lot with her yet.
No.
A lot in regards to she's going to be really good. I think she's going to be really good on the mic too. I think she's going to be a great heel, and she's perfect for a heel. I don't see her doing a face push whatsoever.
Which is surprising because at the end of Ring of Honor before Tony Khan bought him, she was the women's champion and she was a big time face. And
she was
like when she went heel, I'm like, I don't see how she's going to pull that off because she was a perfect baby face. And then, she's crushed it.
Okay. Well, yeah, she's great. There's just a lot of talent. But I guess, like you said, there's only so many spots, right?
Yeah.
Although, are they pushing Bailey out? Is she getting? They're just. I wouldn't be heartbroken if I never saw Bailey again. I'm so done with her as a character. To be honest with you, she does nothing for me.
Yeah. Her NXT work was a lot stronger, even her early WWE stuff. But just probably since Damage Control, she hasn't really had much to do.
I'm done with her. And then, who else was it? I was going to give 2 seconds of thought to. I already forgot. Dang, who was I going to mention? Never mind. We'll move on. Oh, no, I was going to mention not from a women's side, but from the men's side, the Karrion Kross stuff.
Yeah.
What is your thoughts on that? I don't think you've ever told me that you were a big Kross fan.
He's a decent worker.
Mm-hmm.
I just really hadn't seen much of him.
Okay. It just seems like he's got a pretty decent following, but maybe
it does.
Maybe that's where his niche is, maybe in the Indies, and he has such a great following there. That's where he belongs, kind of thing.
I think we're going to end up seeing him on the Indies, and I think he's going to take off, kind of like Matt Cardona has.
Okay. And then, I don't know, I guess maybe an AEW push, or is it just he's just like, no, I don't want to go to AEW. I don't know.
I could see it happening, or I could see him going to the Indies and working the occasional AEW show, but just kind of bouncing around.
But it seems like he's got that CM Punkness to him, where he's just super open and honest about a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah,
and it just seems like there was a lot of interference. They just couldn't figure him out. Like they couldn't figure out how to get to work in WWE. For some reason his character just couldn't. They just couldn't figure it out because he had a huge faction there for a bit, and then whatever that was when he came out with 10 guys or something.
Yeah.
I never understood that. And then going back to just him and Scarlett, and the fans seem to really like him, and they somehow got R-Truth back, but I guess they're not going to get Cross back though. But there's not as big of a push for the Cross to come back, I guess.
Yeah, but they got R-Truth back. But have you seen R-Truth other than the occasional pop in every once in a while?
No, not at all.
Yeah,
not at all. I think he's over on SmackDown. I don't think he's on the Raw brand.
Okay, I haven't been watching either one of them really.
Yeah, I never see anything on SmackDown. I just don't.
Yeah.
So, but okay, I'm sorry. No, go ahead. I think that was the last thing as far as what you watched.
Yeah, I got one graphic novel and one book also.
Okay.
So, graphic novel is Immortal Sergeant. It's an image book by Joe Kelly and Ken Nomura, who did the cancer book. I Kill Giants.
Okay, yeah, okay. That sounds. I was going to say something. Yeah. The tip of my, I knew it was something along those lines, but there's just Kaiju or something like that. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. So it's a story of a retiring detective and his son who have not had a great relationship. And on the day of his retirement, he finds a guy from a case from 30 years ago, and he grabs his son and they go chase him halfway across the country. And it's
Wow, that sounds really good.
it's like dealing with like repressed racism and the struggles of a neglected son with his father who like totally wasn't there for him.
Okay.
So really good read. Not quite at I Killed Giants level, but I really enjoyed it. It was 9 issues. Found it at the library, so
Okay. It was just one of those random pickups.
I saw something about it on Reddit, and I saw the creative team. I'm like, I'll give it a shot.
Okay, hold on one second. Hold on.
Right.
Hold on. Got to add it to my list. What's it called? Sergeant. You said Sergeant.
Immortal Sergeant.
Immortal Sergeant.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Next.
And then the book I read was The Kaiju Preservation Society by John Scalzi, the guy that did Red Shirts and Old Man War.
Yeah, you told me. Yeah. Okay, so this is your guy now. He's your guy.
Yes.
For anything he writes, you're on board.
I think so. I got a couple more of the Old Man War upstairs and one of his other books. So basically, kaiju exist on a parallel Earth, and when nuclear weapons go out, the layer between these parallel Earths get weaker, and that's when the kaiju come in because they are drawn to the nuclear power.
Okay.
So there's a company that works on the parallel Earth, studying the kaiju and keeping them from coming to our Earth.
Okay.
And basically,
this
someone.
Is weird.
It's
I like it. It's a good. The synopsis is always great. I just don't know about the execution. That's what I'm always worried about. But okay. Yeah.
So the first half of the book, I'm like, where is this going? And then like it gets there quick. But it's set.
Okay.
The first half of the book really sets up the world, and it's really cool. I really enjoyed this one.
Cool. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's do this. Let's flip over here. Let me get the weird and bad ones out of the way. I'll save. We'll get to the good side. I don't have a lot. Unreal is probably one of my favorite things I've watched. This past week. I thoroughly enjoyed that. And the other thing I can't comment on too much is Mickey 17. I'm halfway through it.
Okay.
It's okay. I just love that Glenn's in it, but Glenn's a piece of crap in it.
Yeah.
But so far, I mean, Pattinson's being Pattinson. It's okay. I'll make my final determination when I finish it.
Yeah.
I still got to get through the whole thing.
It's just so weird seeing him in that after like seeing him as Batman.
Yeah, it is very weird, very very weird. Then I watched an A24 movie called Janet Planet.
Okay.
And I go, man, this is dumb. It was not good, dude. I don't know what they were trying to go for. I really don't. And I love to give A24 the benefit of the doubt because usually they don't let down very often.
Yeah.
But man, this was a letdown. It just, and you go, well, wait a minute, what's it about? Great question. Great question. I have no clue. I really don't. It's a mother and a daughter, and the mom is having a hard time with her relationships. The daughter is just odd. And if you ask me, what's the whole point of the story? I don't know. I don't know what I watched. I just don't know. Maybe you can watch it and you can tell me what I missed. I don't know. I just don't get it. So I'm going to go on a pass on that one. Don't waste your time. And then I watched... Oh my God, you were the worst. Okay, but by the way, you need to go upstairs and get ready for school. Or bed for school tomorrow, okay? Say hi. And you're way too hyped up.
Yep.
You need to be going to bed. You are out of control right now.
Go to bed.
Interruption. You creep. Get out of here. What? Hi. Now go get ready for bed. Brush your teeth. Go. For real. Yep. Okay, sorry. All right. The next thing I watched was probably the weirdest thing I've seen this week. It is called The Monkey.
Okay.
Osgood Perkins. Same guy that did Long Legs.
Yeah.
Since I had to watch it, you got to watch it.
Okay.
It's going to be one of those challenges. Horror comedy.
Yeah.
A little bit, but dark comedy. A dark horror comedy. And I don't know if there's many of those. Unless you consider the unicorn thing one of those. I don't know how the comedy was in that one.
It had some dark comedy to it.
Hold on one second. Hold on. Monkey, it's super weird, super weird. I don't know, man. I don't get where he was going with it. Weird follow up to Long Legs. Long Legs I enjoyed, and it's one of those where it sits with me. The more it sits with me, the more I like it.
Yeah.
Not exactly a strong follow up for him, but still watch it. Tell me what you think.
Okay.
I'm curious what you think. It had elements to it that were really cool, like really creepy, and would have made it for a good horror movie. But he throws in some weird comedy to it, like dark comedy, and I'm like, that doesn't make sense. I watched a movie called Fear the Rain. It was not good at all. Well, it was interesting because it dealt with a girl that was dealing with schizophrenia.
Okay.
And that's the part I enjoyed of it. I don't know how I would describe it. It's just you couldn't. The movie was basically making you go, what's real and what's not real.
Yeah.
And that one of those kind of movies. And then at the end, you're like, okay, well, some of the things were real and a lot of things were not real. But it was just heartbreaking because you see a father having to deal with a daughter that is suffering from mental illness.
Yeah.
But still trying to live his normal life. Like, still went to normal school. Like, they didn't. They fought very hard to keep her out of institutions, stuff like that, and it was hard from that standpoint to watch. I don't think I'd recommend it. I don't know. It was just different. All right, now to the good ones. I got 3 good ones that I liked. Well, this one I don't think you would like as much as I did, though. Final Destination: Bloodline. God, it was good for me. I loved it because, dude, the kills are awesome. They are so fun.
I'm very curious about it.
It was a good installment. It just kind of goes on like the Saw. It's almost like the Saw movies at this point. There's so many of them now.
Yeah.
And now it's just how more creative can you get with the kills in it. And this one was great. Oh my God, it was great. I enjoy. It was well done in my opinion. It was actually really well done. And here's the thing, Jay. There's gonna be a scene in here that reminds you of the movie Drop, and I know how much you love Drop. So there you go. I'm telling you, you're gonna love Final Destination. If you've seen all the rest of them, it actually ties into some of the previous ones.
Okay.
It doesn't forget it. And but it was kind of heartbreaking to see Tony Todd in his last appearance.
Yeah.
Before he passed away, and man, cancer got him, and he would just look decimated. But he was still. he was really. It was nice to see him.
Yeah.
And he had a really heartwarming monologue. So
that
one was interesting. So I do recommend. I did enjoy that one.
Yeah.
And then I finally got around and finished Predator: Killer of Killers.
Yes.
Bro, this was fantastic. It was so good.
I know.
This is better than some of the live action movies, dude. I rank this up there very high. Like, I like this better than Prey. I like this better than Predator 2. This was great. I would love a follow-up animated. The animation was awesome. How all the stories pulled together and they did different timelines, right, in history to pull it all together. So again, spoiler. We see the girl from Prey at the end, but I guess the tube, whatever it is, was Arnold in there?
Yes.
Did I just miss? Okay, it didn't look like him though. Unless did I just not see it clearly? I just need to rewatch it real quick again.
I don't know. The version I watched didn't have that. That's only since Comic-Con.
Okay.
They did that because he was in one of them and Danny Glover was in one of them.
I'll have to rewatch it. I don't remember seeing him. I want to rewatch the end of it. I can fast forward to the very end.
Yeah.
I have to see it again because I did not see him though. But was the girl from Prey always in it at the end? And they just added the other 2 in?
I think so.
I don't know, man. But that was a cool little touch. That's a really cool little touch.
It was. And it makes you wonder, are they going to set something up where they do a bigger, I don't know, bring them all together?
Bring it on, dude. This was so good. Give me another animated one. Oh, man, it was so bloody, dude. It was awesome. It was so good.
Have like a battle royale with the Predators and all the people that have survived.
Okay, the one with the World War II pilot.
Yeah.
That was okay, but dude, the feudal Japan one.
Whoa, that was
then
great.
You got from the Vikings.
The Viking, yes.
On. Those were so good. Oh, you did not give this enough praise, man. You need to hype this one up more because that was phenomenal.
It was
really, really good, really good. Like I can't bring me more because I guess is Trachtenberg, is he going to be directing the live action one?
Yeah,
that's coming out very soon. Okay.
Yeah, and he did Prey, so he's invested right now.
He is the Predator guy, so that's awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, that's great. And then the best one I watched all week, and I think you're gonna love this movie. I think you'll will love this movie. It's called The Ballad of Wallis Island.
Okay.
You've had to have seen some kind of trailer for this or commercial for this.
I don't know.
I don't want to tell you anything about it too much, to be honest with you. It might ruin it a little bit, but the music in it is, I love the music. It's almost like what was it? Llewyn Taylor, not Llewyn, Llewyn Davis.
Yeah.
What is the name of that?
Inside the Llewyn Davis.
It almost makes me think of some of the music from that.
Okay.
But different. But Carey Mulligan's in it. She's probably the biggest name.
Yeah.
One of the guys, I think I've seen him in something recently. Just watch it. It's a great little piece of drama. And I think you're just gonna like the music. And if you don't like the music, what's wrong with you is what I'll say. Because it's just so good, and you don't get movies like this very often. And I've seen it on a lot of YouTube movie review guys, like best of. I guess that's a 25 movie. And maybe it came out in 24, but everyone's watching it in 25 because it's out on streaming in 25.
Yeah.
But yeah, The Ballad of Wallis Island. Give it a watch. This is what. Yeah, I'm giving you homework on this one.
Okay.
Go ahead and fit this one in. But pay attention to it. Don't have it on while you're working though, because you might miss out on some things.
Okay.
And I don't think you get the full enjoyment out of it if you just kind of were distracted with something else.
Yeah.
But it's a lovely story. It's a really nice, lovely story. And the main, well, I don't know who to call the main character. There's 3 main characters,
Mm-hmm.
and the main character that you might have seen him in other things, but I think he's about to blow up because how good he's in this.
Mm-hmm.
He's just Paul Walter Hauser, but British almost. It's kind of how I want to describe this guy. I hope he blows up like him. I hope we get to see him in a lot more projects of how much I enjoyed him in this movie.
Okay.
So give this a watch. Tell me what you think. A little bit different, but man, there's some heartbreaking stuff in there too. And that's what I love about a good drama. And this one did it really well. So Killer Killers and Ballad of Wallis Island, those 2 kind of make up for some other really crappy shit I've watched this week. Well, always on my search for hidden gems of movies I have not seen.
Yeah.
And Mickey 17, I think you recommended that, and I so far it's okay.
Yeah.
I don't think it's earth shattering. It's not something I'm like, oh my god, I can't wait to get back to finishing this.
Right.
But I will. I'll finish it. I'm enjoying it enough.
It's not going to be like a top 10 movie of the year, but it was fun.
For sure. Yeah, and I don't know. I'm on the search for some good stuff because I just bought a duds lately. Not too many good things, but I was so glad I ran into Ballad. I hadn't run into it. I'd heard so many people hype it up, and I finally got around to watching it. And man, yeah, totally worth it.
Yeah,
totally worth it. And then now I guess I guess I'll be watching Freaky Tales, which that better be good because it sounds awesome.
Yeah.
What about Legend? Did you give any thoughts about Legend of Ochi? Have you seen the previews on that on HBO?
I've seen it out there. I haven't really thought about it too much.
I thought the kids might like that one. It seems like more of a kid movie.
Yeah.
Family friendly movie kind of thing. And then that's maybe one on the horizon there, I guess.
Yeah.
But, by this, are you going to try to get well, no, because we can't get an act like you said. It's going to be weekly. We won't be able to get a Peacemaker. Maybe I'll watch the first episode, but I don't know if I can wait. I don't like this. I don't like having to wait week to week. I don't like it.
I'm going to do it. I'll probably watch it the first morning it's available. So
yeah, I got you. Okay. Well, no, that's all I got for you then this week, sir.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
All right, man. Till next week.
All right. See you.
Thanks for listening. Follow us on social media at Nyrdcast. It's NYRDCAST, and at our website, nerdcast.com. Be sure to rate and review the podcast on iTunes, Spotify, or wherever you listen to your podcasts.
This week's featured track is a cover of Amy Winehouse's Back to Black by Structure Sounds.
Kept his dick wet with his same old tape that